Happy Monday! Welcome to Mr. One Inspirations channel. This is where I share my entrepreneur journey with you and only speak of the truth. This week we're going to talk about opportunity. I am going to be critical when this message gets out to you. Somehow, if you come across this video, don't take it personally. I hope that you would take this as a piece of advice and then also some realization about the decisions that you have made so far in your life, as well as the decisions that you're going to make in the future. And truthfully, I hope that when you come across this video, this what I'm about to talk about, and will help you somehow. Because during my entrepreneurial journey, I've actually met a lot of people. I've been to a lot of network events. I've come across a lot of people who complain about their current status and current situation. They're not happy with their current employment or the business that they're involved with. So a lot what the common thing that I hear from people is that I'm not happy with where I am right now. I don't like what I'm doing, or the work that I'm at right now. I'm not making enough money. I want to seek for a better opportunity. I want to seek for another employment that will pay me more money. My question to you is, what have you been doing to seek for a better opportunity? What have you been doing in terms of personal development? Have you been taking actions to make that change, or you're just saying but not taking actions? Um, I think the major problem that I have found is that you know a lot of a lot of people basically they want to make more. I know the problem is that they want to make more money but not paying any more effort than what they have put in for what they're doing right now. And then I think that's the major thing. As I talk about during the first video before, um, the first video I talked about money is just the quantity, and then so when you get paid for that quantity is the perception of what the others perceive what you offer is worth. So, for example, if someone is willing to hire you for $5,000 a month, that means what you're offering to the company and what you're doing to the company is to that company's perspective, that what you offer to that company is worth $5,000, which is that quantity, $5,000. So if you if you're already working for somebody, or if you have your own business running, and then you're making to X number of amount of money right now, um, if you're not doing anything different than what you're already doing, I don't see how that quantity is gonna go up. Because the problem is that a lot of people think that what they're doing should be worth more than what they're getting paid for. Um, so then what they want to do is they want to get that X number of money to a Y X number of money, which is much more money, but then by doing what they're already doing right now. And then that is the problem. Because there are actually two things, and when you want to make more money, that means what you're offering to the others has to be worth much more than what you're offering right now. So there it involves more sacrifice in some ways, and then what I mean by sacrifice can mean your time, can mean your effort, examples like that. And then also the other thing is comfort zone. Um, you don't wanna do something different than what you're already doing right now, because you don't know if you're gonna do well if you move on into another field or another area. So then you want to still do what you have been doing, and then you're not willing to go on an adventure or learn new things or do different things. Um, and that's why it's hasn't been working out for you. That's why month later you're still doing what you're doing right now. Nothing has changed. So if you don't take massive actions, and then if opportunities come to you, and then you're saying no to all the opportunities because you don't want to work longer hours, you don't want to put in any more effort than what you have put in for what you're working for right now. You're not looking to learn new things. Um, you don't want to you don't want to go through any kind of sacrifice. Then truthfully, nothing is going to change for you. Um, you're still, years later, you're still going to be working. You're still going to be where you are right now, and you're still going to be working the same job, and then you're still going to be complaining about your job. And then that really comes down to the end of it. Yeah, so like I said, this is just based on my what I have seen during my entrepreneurial journey. I've come across so many people out there, and you know, and then I do see a lot of capable and then quality people out there that you know I think they can do better, much better than what they're doing right now. But then when I share opportunities, when I tell them like there are things out there, and then they just they just don't want to do it, and it's either they're either telling me, um, and then and then once again, if you come across this video, like some of my friends, and then don't take it personally, and then like yeah, I'm not gonna give names out there or something from here, but then I really hope that like this can help you change some of your thinking. So then, in terms, it will help you mentally, and then also to help you make different decisions in your life that will better your life. And so yeah, yeah, back to that. It is when opportunities come around, um, you don't necessarily have to take it, but then at least look into it because it may be the right fit for you, or it may be the gold mine for you, right? And then when you're complaining about your job or things like that, and when opportunity comes to you, and then you don't even want to look into it, then what how is that gonna change? And then how is that gonna change? Like how are you gonna find a better opportunity, right? It doesn't work like that. And then when you're telling me I can do it, there's nothing that you cannot do. Okay, a lot of people talk about like, oh, I'm not a good sales, like I can't sell, like, okay, let me tell you this, like, let me ask you a question. Are you married? If you're married, then you have already sold yourself, right? Like, if you have already met a beautiful girl, and then you work so hard, you chase her every day, and then you do everything you possibly can, and then finally you guys are married, then congratulations, you are the best sales out there, you just sold yourself. So it's a matter of how hard you want it, right? You can actually consider um, your goal versus sacrifice. So if you really want the goal as much as that you're willing to go through certain sacrifice, then that truly reflects how bad you want it, how bad you want to go. Okay, if you're not willing to go through the sacrifice, and then you're just talking about your goal, that's where you want to achieve, then you don't want it enough, and then that means that's not your goal. It's not really something that you truly want because you're not willing to go through the sacrifice to get to that goal. I think that's enough said for this week's video. Thank you for watching, and then I truly hope that what I'm sharing will inspire some of the others out there. And yeah, and then thank you for watching this week's video, and I will see you next week. Peace.